Awesome. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian, Creative Regs, with, of course, Trent Luther, my co-author. Luigi Terrell is our artist. Raven Monroe is our new colorist. Liz Finnegan is the character model for Regina. But, I'm probably like the face of everything. I try to make sure the other guys don't get too bothered with the drama, the swamp, or all the crazy bullshit that goes on in comic creation, which we never thought we would be dealing with. So I want to take the time to thank everybody for your support of the crew through Patreon, the digital buys, everything. It's been a wild ride. We never really intended to take this thing to print. It was just kind of like this side thing we were doing on the weekend to fuck around, and we were, just throwing some money at Luigi, like, hey, if you're bored, you can draw this stupid zombie book for us. And then it kind of just blew into this bigger and bigger thing as time got on. Honestly, we weren't prepared for it. We weren't ready for it to get as big as it has gotten, and we're probably not prepared for it to go bigger than it really should go. But we're going to do our best. So a few notes. If you haven't heard, I have officially walked away from Twitter. It's now our new intern, Daquan, handling all that. If there's like a DM that I need to respond to, he'll forward that to me, and I'll go ahead and I'll respond to that. But I'm officially off Twitter now, so I don't have to hear anybody's bullshit anymore. And that's going to be a huge load of stress off my shoulders. But as they say, there is no rest for the wicked, and I'm as evil as they come. So issue 7 is wrapped up for Antarctic Press and for our French publisher. So all that's turned in and good to go. And I hope you guys enjoyed the work for what it was, and hope you guys get the jokes. I really hope you guys get the jokes, because there's a couple of good ones, and it'll all come back from when you go back and reread it. It'll all come together. A few notes. There was just one callback to a cover we did. I want to say it was about issue 4. And it was a certain cover, and you're going to see that pay off in issue 7. We got accused one time, long story short, of being a scam by a certain group of folks. And I'm just not going to go back through the whole story. But basically, I was trying to explain to these guys, like when we do variants, it's not just like, oh, here's a cool one-off variant that we're doing. Like, no, these are actually kind of story spoilers that we're doing. Like you may have seen Timothy Lim's USAGI Black Ops bunny appear on a cover. That's kind of a spoiler because we're going to do something with that later, as time permits. But actually, we have loads of time now, no deadlines. So just little things like that, were story spoilers, and we didn't want to give those away, and that's why we're only doing variants on Patreon. So we're going to have to kind of revisit the way we do things over there now. Which, speaking of Patreon may go under because there's like some lawsuit going on. And in the meantime, we have Subscribestar. The link will be in the description of the video below. I also have a link tree that I'll get Daquan to spam out while I'm at work. But again, it's been a really crazy, wild ride, and we want to thank everybody for your love, support. Even if you drop the series halfway through, you want to come pick it back up, send us a message. We'll hook you up. And, we'll, as far as money is concerned, we won't worry too much about that. We'll just figure out like a flat rate just to get it to you. As long as shipping's covered, we're happy. And yeah, absolutely wild and crazy ride. But issue 7... retail side is now complete. It's under wraps. Don't have to worry about it. But we're still not done on our other side. So to explain how that's going to go. So basically, we have Raven going back through and recoloring the prologue through issue 1. So because we want everything to look the same, right? So we're also going to go back and re-letter everything so everything's cleaned up, consistent. If you didn't know, we were busy trying to figure out how things looked. So Yeah, we did a lot of things fast and made a lot of decisions that probably weren't the best decisions. But we're gonna go back and make sure everything's cleaned up, looks good. We're also gonna go back and revisit issue 3. Issue 3 was like a long one. It's about 40 pages, and we had to cut a bunch out. Yeah, we had to cut a bunch out to make, deadlines and stuff. So we're gonna go back, get those redrawn, put those in, add those to the final complete trade paperback that we are gonna do, and so that's gonna be done. And then once all of that's complete, we'll get those out to everybody. I should have the uncensored Patreon version out, I think later this month. So I'm gonna look at shipping out everything next month or so. Not gonna be any variants for those. Just gonna be just the one shot, one and done. Because that's a big boy. But also too, on the Patreon side of the house, there's some bonus pages that we have to add in. So we've already went from like about 56 pages, and we're getting into that 64 page realm. And then at that point, it's going to be like its own mini trade itself. It might as well just be like 100 pages by itself. So I may have to rework everything. We'll see how that goes, but it'll work out some way somehow. We will definitely get this book out to you. I mean, not bad for 3 drunk idiots and not knowing what the hell they're doing. Like, yeah, we're gonna make a comic. We have no idea what we're doing, and just figuring it out as we go. So anyway, after all that is said and done, our next project is Hot Blooded Foreigner, Sailor Rogowski. This will be about 15 pages. Gonna hand that over to Patreon as well. And then Rags Season 2 story arc. As long as people want it, you know where to find us. And again, if you don't want to support us on Patreon, we have Subscribestar. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll probably be doing this a lot more. But with COVID and work, I'm the only person in the office, so I can do this here at the office. Only person at work, so it's life has been extra busy and frustrating. So yeah, a lot of dead air. I'm sorry. Not really good at making videos. Am good at drinking coffee though. That's my thing. So yeah. Anyway, we got a lot of work ahead of us. So I really hope you guys stick around for the next arc. Enjoy it. It will be fun. And I hate that I'm gonna say this, but for those people who like to collect and you want to get all the key issues, Season 2 is going to have another key issue where we finally get to introduce our third main character, Muffet. So, really hope you guys enjoy that. Oh, by the way, we still have that crossover with Punchline and Black Ops that is going to start getting worked on later this year. Yeah, tons of work to do, so little time, so little help, but we'll make it work somehow, some way. Oh, by the way, if you haven't known already, we also have a Kickstarter going on for issues 1 through 6. Those are our second prints. There may or may not be a third printing. I don't know yet, depending on how well this goes off. But the money from this Kickstarter is going to go to Raven, just straight to her, so she can color those pages up and clean some stuff up for us and just make the whole work, tie that bow on this present here. And I really hope you guys support it. And, if the Kickstarter is successful, when we do the Indiegogo, we'll look at doing extras and bonuses. But again, we just got to see that, it's going to be, that people are going to want it, basically. So, anyway, once again, thanks for your love, support, and for putting up with our bullshit. I really hope you guys enjoyed this story, if anything else. Or, if you're here to flip the book, I really hope you made a profit at least, because, someone around here's got to, right? Anyway, please hit that like, subscribe, and follow me for more shenanigans on this YouTube channel and or Twitch. Bye for now.